Right, welcome in everyone. Welcome in. It is Sunday, so of course it is time for some Disco Elysium. I hope you guys are excited for this. So far, we have sang karaoke and we have gotten fairly advanced on the quest line, I think. Like, we have gotten the body down, we've sent it for processing. We do need to sleep and then check back the next day for a few things, including info on the body and the rental store. Like, there were several things that we needed to check on after we slept. So that is going to be the first thing that we're going to do once we hop in. Is we're going to sleep. We may have another little dream sequence like we did before. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But anyways, afterwards, we are going to hop back into Myst V, and then we're going to try and knock out that astronomy age once and for all. So, well, let's go ahead and get started. It's going to be a fun day of gaming. Oh boy. Can't put more points in a skill. Drugs raise learning cap. Interesting. All right. So we're at the church right now. I think what I want to do, I have two skill... Wait, what? Oh, I have 2 skill ups I can do. Huh. I should probably look at that too for like some level ups that I can do. But right now, I want to look at the map. I think I want to fast travel back. It's late. I think it's just time to sleep because it's like 10:30. So, I'm just gonna go ahead. I don't know if he'll... I think he'll just wait there.
It's getting late. And
yeah.
It's raining. Time to call it a day.
Exactly. All right, so good night, Kim. Send him away from the night.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
All right, let's enter the shack. It's going to be time for us. What's going on?
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Listen.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
That's always a good thing.
What is this place to you?
Let's see. My new hangout where I could silently sit, drink, and die while looking at the waves roll in. My forward base for the coastal part of the operation. It's free. That's good enough. I could live here. Looks like this is my new home. Wonder where the old one went. It's free. That's good enough. I could live here.
Waves crash onto the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free.
Yeah.
This could have been you. This could still be you. A down-on-his-luck nobody, trying to survive.
That's a strange sensation for a fair assessment of the current situation. I mean, that's true.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
Okay. Okay, look under the floorboards? How does one do that? This is just the shaving stuff, right?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Okay. So how do we look under the floorboards? Do we do something with the bed to look under?
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Not yet. Maybe if I go outside, I can look under them. Perhaps? Can we look under them? I don't know how one would do that. Huh.
It's getting late, and it's raining.
I really don't know. That's an interesting thought. I wonder... Like, I'm curious if, I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of that. Maybe that's something to come back to. Look under the floorboards?
The bed is comforting, if a bit
Let's
run
go to
down.
sleep. And we'll see where this
Across
goes.
the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
This is definitely a step up from where we were, I think.
Thoughts, baby.
Of course.
A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
What's our dream gonna be about tonight?
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
Spinning in eternity, spinning on empty, spinning, tell me, am I dreaming? Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes, for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance.
I guess this is gonna go back to whoever our lady friend was.
Rising above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars.
Okay.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the
He said
faces
plotted. That's what
turning,
plotted.
changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it.
Right.
Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
I mean, that's a good thing, right?
You can never forget this shit.
Right. Let's see. The colors, the voices, the rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful. Let's go with that.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
I mean, that's okay.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent, picking up litter and old newspapers, collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes.
Okay.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right. I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like
You
this.
keep saying that.
One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother
They have
man?
such confidence in us.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Feel the pillow under your cheek. I think we'll just do that.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Do it for the wind.
Okay.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
Right. Open your eyes and let's see what the world has to bring us. We're like sitting in the chair. We slept in the chair. Okay. It's okay, my guy. You'll be okay. You'll manage. Alright. So, I don't know what it meant about look under the floorboards, but, that is something to keep in mind, I guess. Alright. Well, here is,
Yes.
Kim. So, point to your face. I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps
What is it? You can tell me, Kim.
I'm not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea. They sort of seem to cover up some of the...
He stops.
Damage.
Yeah, well.
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
All right. So, nothing. We're good. All right, so let's check out what we have on the agenda. So we do need to check back about the number on the victim's armor. So let's go ahead and head back to Kim's car so we can make that call, right? It is early, so hopefully they're at work, but we'll see.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a
What is
radio
this guy
microphone,
doing?
a pull-out toolbox, and
Let's
the
pick up the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alright, so did you find out about the owner of the armored boots?
Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling again later. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Okay, let's report the dead body on the Martinez boardwalk.
One moment.
You can hear her shuffling through some
Can you please
papers.
describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Alright, so it was an unidentified middle-aged man, a height 170, 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against the metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Right?
Any signs of violence?
I mean, it seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
Okay,
you can hear her quickly typing in the background.
right?
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
So he was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Majon.
Good. You have a lead.
Yes.
Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
Oh, well, we're taking the
I
case.
have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue.
All right.
That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
All right, I'm done with the radio for now.
57th, over and out.
All right.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Okay, what is with these guys? Like,
All
me see.
around you, rain falls on the great city
we got
of
another
Revachol.
thought coming on?
Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
My goodness.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Humid, your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
What is in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water, a flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinez, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds.
Okay.
The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Let's see. What's down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries.
Okay, so we know where this
An
is.
old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
I think that's the church area, right? And beyond that?
Coal City, end of all lines.
And who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows.
Run your fingers through your dampened hair.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
What's in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked.
What's up
A
here?
chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Shake your shoulders again?
You shudder, looking down at your feet. Dirty rainwater runs veins into the plaza's snow.
It really
You
is
realize
washing.
You have no shoes on. Your feet are red with cold.
What do you mean I have no shoes on?
From the corner of his eye, the lieutenant gives your feet a worried glance.
I
Rain
should probably
drips
do
from
something
his
about
glasses.
this.
The lieutenant nods, then looks east.
What is there?
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain.
How do I not
The
have
Greater
shoes on?
Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
And beyond that?
La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
What's across the distributary?
Couron, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
All right, what's beyond the Coron?
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide. You have never been there. They don't need the law east of the river.
All right, what's in the north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls.
Okay.
Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. The morning news.
And closer to here?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. The lingering odor of decomposition mixes with
Is
that
that
of
gonna
damp
be like
soil.
the inn, the whirling? What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs
That's
of
the,
motor vehicles.
Yeah, that's
Inside,
the lorries.
drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders.
We've
He
seen that.
too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
What's on the other side?
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
Where the head at? What? Shudder and look further.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands
That's
perched
our precinct.
above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain.
Okay, so that's where we're from then.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
All right, what's below?
Collapsed storm drains, old sewage systems flooded with rainwater. Hidden weapon
We
caches
found the
from
hidden weapon
Revolution.
cache.
Doors leading down to Le Royaume. The catacombs to which, for 3 centuries, they delivered the blue-blooded dead.
All right, time to finish the thought.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
Except for first, I apparently have to check and see if I have shoes on. I have shoes on? I have boots on. What do you mean I don't have boots? Okay, that was weird. I definitely have boots on. So, why are you examining his tire, sir? Like, are you trying to steal it?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Says the young man. Alright.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
His companion wears a simple yet elegant slogan. Okay.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
As the cops are standing by you listening to you.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
Right?
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
Right?
I, It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Skulls. Now there's a strong organizational title.
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Uh-huh.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Yet. I wonder what you have to do to
Okay,
join.
then. Let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Who are the skulls?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
Of course I do. I'm just testing you boys. I'm so glad you asked. No, I really don't. Let's see. Of course I do. I'm just testing you boys.
The skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
His voice rings with excitement.
Besmatine, or the Besmati, the Immortals, are West Riversholian crime syndicates.
Of course they are.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Alright.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their nonverbal modus operandi.
Let's say nothing. Let's be nonverbal.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around their brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
Let's see. Do you guys know Cindy the Skull? What? Do you know anything about the murder that took place here? Point to the yard.
Murder?
A man was hanged in the back of the whirling in rags.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it.
Right.
It was a man.
Okay.
Also, he was hanged.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
He was hanged from a tree.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
Right.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
Well, presumably you would see something.
Ah, this sounds like epistemology, a field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
Well, I know you don't know anything.
Exactly. How can one know shit? For example, how can one be sure that there truly is a body hanging behind a hostel?
Well, there isn't anymore.
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter?
My goodness.
Maybe it's true. The hanged man is merely a prop in a performance. We are the audience, and the artist is hiding somewhere in the dark.
It's not. A man is dead and we need answers.
So what do you think we know?
Let's see. Do you happen to know what happened to... They didn't even know about it. Anyways, what's with the jackets?
What about them?
Okay, so what's with the... You know what? Let's just move along. We don't really need to know. We'll talk... talking with you has definitely been something, for sure. I mean, they don't know anything. Waste of time. Alright, so... I want to actually go back and continue seeing if we can find... Let's see. Call Jamrock Public Library. We need to do that. Can we do that from here? I wonder, is there a phone in here? I need to see. I'm not sure where a phone would be. Why is the window lighted? Did I ever click on that?
Workers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Perception? It's -12. It's not time yet. Squint?
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
I mean, we could try putting some perception in. I don't know what we're supposed to see there. Let's see. Perception. Where is that at? Let's add a point. Just to see. I don't know that that'll help.
Behind the dock workers, a ceiling height
Okay,
window.
yeah, it's still very
The
low. It's
hawthorn
not
branches
12
scrape.
yet. Whatever that means, it's not time yet. So we should remember there's something there for whenever it's time. I don't know. Is there a phone? That's what I need to know. Maybe he knows of a phone.
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
The cafeteria manager is waiting for you to acknowledge that he recognized the song. Yeah, the church is actually my past. Yeah, the church is actually my life. So actually my love, things are really bad with it. Alright. The church is my past.
Cool. Now, what can I do for you?
Alright, that was it. So I guess he doesn't know where a phone is. Can we just use... I wonder if we can just use the phone in Kim's truck. Maybe? We have seen a few phones around, like I think around in the church area, right? Or was it up above where Everard is? I forget. We'll try the car first. And then if we can't make a call
Inside,
here.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
Alright, let's try the radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Connect me to the Jamrock Public Library.
I'm afraid they're closed. It says
Okay.
here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
We
Okay.
should try again during business hours.
So we need to wait a couple hours.
Anything else, detective?
Alright, I'm done for
57,
now.
Over and out.
In the cabin, you
All right.
see a set
Let's go ahead and close the door. I think what I want to do now, though, is go see if we can find Morel again. So we didn't finish looking over in that area. We saw the church, but I feel like there's more that we haven't seen in this area. So let's keep looking. Maybe we'll find some more stuff, because we really got distracted with everything that was going on. Like, for example, I didn't even see what this is, I don't think. What is this? Looks like some kind of... Oh, wait, that's the payphone I was thinking of. Okay, so maybe we did see some of this. I don't know. We'll keep looking. What was this? Filthy jacket? Okay, sure, why not? Maybe we'll need a filthy jacket for something. Anything up here? Any way we can go? I don't know. Can we go up this way? I don't think we can go up any further that way. Is there a way over this way? Maybe we can go west. No, I'm assuming we can't go up that way. Let's see what's over this way. Keep an eye out. Is this where we found the body? It may be. Got a trash can here. Oh, they may have already gotten the body, I think.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Maybe now that the body's not here, we
2
can
empty
get
bottles
the
of Tallulah
tear.
vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
Alright.
A tragedy.
Alright, so this is where we found the body. Okay, okay. Let's see. Can we continue to go west, though, I wonder? We'll have to see. However, we can get over there. Alright. I don't know. I guess we can't do anything over there. We might have to get on this side of the fence and see if we can continue west. It doesn't seem like we can go any further north, so let's just continue along. We'll just try and explore this area real well. Let's see, what do we have here? Wait, this is going to be the sign again, right? Maybe we can go west from the sign. Yeah, this is the dad talking to his son. They're still here. Like, they just really enjoy this place. Alright, so we can't go... We can't go there. Maybe we can get down off of this platform and go west. Like, can we go down this way? And then maybe go this way? Just to see what we've got. If anything. Maybe nothing but swamp. I don't know. Keep an eye out for tear. See, oh wait, what's up here? Oh, are these the bum? Wait, who's this? What's this? Tiny cages, carefully constructed. You don't look like the drunks.
Here we go.
Oh,
Nice and easy.
we found him.
No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
Nice.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Hello?
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
Okay.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
The crypto-fascist? What in the world is that? I've
Don't
never heard of
worry,
that.
Gary. I'll handle it.
You must be Morel, the cryptozoologist?
To what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
I mean, what? Okay, sure. Let's indulge. You don't seem too happy to see the RCM.
Oh, no. It's all right. I'm just busy. What's this about?
Well, Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
I see.
The 881 is a raised motorway that separates Martinez from Jamrock. The labyrinth of streets underneath it makes it difficult to pass. Not like walking over a nice water lock.
Okay, yeah, that was me. I broke the water lock with my motor carriage, but it's fixed now. You can go back. Maybe we don't need to give him the whole story. The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yep.
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
All right, cool.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
He refastens the bit of netting that has come loose in the wind. Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it so difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea,
Sounds like a ghost.
insect,
Oh, of
it
course.
disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
What sort of specialized techniques is it using?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defences work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
I mean, I guess I can understand
A
that.
ghost insect, he said? These people are looking for a ghost.
Right? How big is the phasmid?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
He leaves the conclusion up to you. Why are you so interested in the stick bug? It doesn't seem as colorful as some of the other cryptids I've heard about.
typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for.
I see.
Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
He shakes his head.
Would be glory itself.
So ghost insect. So you're ghost hunters?
No, that is precisely what we're not. We are zoological specialists, looking for an extant species of phasmid.
I couldn't resist. What have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
So no one's ever found one?
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
Right?
I know it's real.
The cryptozoologist says brusquely, even enough that even he seems taken aback by
It's
it.
clear that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Lena said there's been a sighting of it here in Martinez.
Yes, the most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe the Insulindian phasmid has died out?
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
What does that mean?
He means asexual reproduction.
Oh, okay.
The females of the species don't need to mate to produce viable eggs. This makes it easier for a species with a small population to survive.
Okay, that's pretty clever.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
Tell me more about these traps.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Lena designed the traps?
Yes.
How did they work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
And what are you using as bait? They said something about...
Locusts.
Yeah, locusts.
Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
I mean, I guess it's as
Inside
valid a
the traps,
hypothesis
a
as
number
anything
of
else.
locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm. A meat-eating stick insect? Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
A carnivorous stick insect seems unlikely.
Thank you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
What if, what will you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
All right, let me ask you something else.
Yes. What?
Well, okay. How did you become a cryptozoologist?
Just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
So you're living your childhood dream out here?
It's not child's play. Just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
Have you ever discovered a cryptid?
No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name. Cryptid.
Right? Okay, so how many cryptids have been found?
Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes.
Okay, so that's totally not the question we asked.
2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
Only 2 have been proven to be real.
Yes, the Chateau Quan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Yugograd, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere.
Okay.
We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves. More so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
2 out of 4,000 is not even 1%, not approvingly. Then the Insulindian phasmid will be the 3rd. I don't even know what to say. That's a small number of discoveries.
Do you know what the success rate in pharmacological research is? 0.00003% of bioreactive agents of reproducibly beneficial effects.
Guess.
Yet science persists in the search for medicine, as we persist in our search for new species.
That is a pretty good argument.
He has clearly done his math on this. There is no surprising him or swaying his opinion.
Well, thanks for explaining that. Now, how about something else?
Yes?
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
He looks south where Lena would be.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
Really? She sighted the phasmid? She didn't tell me that.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine. Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Oh, he sounds like he's catching a cold. Let's see. Maybe you could go back to the whirling, warm up, come back to check the traps later? You should just give up on this bug hunt. Okay, I understand. I don't give up on things either. Maybe you could go back to the whirling, warm up, and come back and check on the traps.
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
I mean, also a valid point.
I could go for some trap setting.
What if we checked the traps for you?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and, above all, persistence.
Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near.
Okay.
Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church.
Okay.
The 3rd is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them...
He gestures to the trap in front of him.
You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
The pursuit of knowledge is its own justification.
Is it?
He doesn't look too convinced, but the small shrug indicates why not. What do I do if there's a phasmid in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Okay.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
What if I encounter the phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
Okay.
It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
All right. Lay it on me. Lay it on me thick. Present your armpit. Lay it on me.
Wise choice.
He douses you with the odd-smelling spray and then gives you a satisfied nod.
This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into the water.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you
That's
to
more than we got.
understand self-financing one's own research.
He looks at the lieutenant with disdain, then puts the spray back in his pocket. I'm ready. Let's get to it.
Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Right.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too.
That's true.
But what if the information is vital? On the hunt.
Let's talk about specific cryptids.
All right. What cryptids precisely? I usually discuss these things with specialists, so I don't know what.
We would have to discuss. He wants to say, but decides against it, since you've offered to help.
Right?
You need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about from Lena, or his friend Gary. He won't just talk.
Alright. Well, then we'll have to come back to it. Alright. So what is this? These soggy logs smell of ignition fluid since they won't light up. We could... What is this? Lots of people out there miss the good old days. Ooh, some more real. Nice. What is this? These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes crumbling. Alright. What does he have to say?
Hello, I'm Gary. Very generous of you to help us out, officer.
Indeed.
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about after a little probing first.
Right?
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Let's see. Not a lover of the great outdoors?
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Degenerates? This man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage. Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
Let's see. I am neither of those things, I can assure you. I'm a by-the-books clean as a whistle law officer. I'm not even tempted to touch intoxicants. Drunks and degenerates, that's my crew. Sadly, I think I might be a drunk or a degenerate. Maybe even both. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted to drink. Let's see. I think I don't know. Maybe we go with number 4 because we're trying to improve.
Oh, I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revocol.
Alright, his gaze shifts to the pile of soggy logs at his
He
feet.
pronounces Revocol with a hard K, unlike other people.
Right, that caught my attention too. You said Revocol?
I like to pronounce it the hard way. The old way. The Vespertine way.
Uh-huh, he nods solemnly.
The stupid way. He winks at you, trying to relay some hidden message, inviting you to mispronounce it too, perhaps. It's odd.
Right?
It's a secret rite, a very fringe nationalist handshake. probably.
Let's see. Do you know anything about the man hanged behind the whirling in rags?
Oh, so that's what the RCM in Martinez is about. Great. Great to hear someone's finally taking care of that.
Mm-hmm.
So you do know something about it?
No. Nothing. He was some kind of mercenary. But everyone here knows that. I'm just glad to hear you're looking into it. That's all.
Okay.
He's not feeling very comfy in his clothes, is he? Strange.
Weird.
He didn't kill him or anything, but there's something going on here.
Let's see. You were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sail. I meant no offense, truly.
The lieutenant is a native of Revachol?
Oh, yes. Of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections. Let's change the subject, okay?
Is this your mug? Hold up the yellow man mug.
My mug? Why would you think that?
Let's see. You said yellow man. That's not something many people go around saying. It seemed as if you were calling to it lovingly when you cried yellow man. I can see you recognize it. It's in your eyes. You look like the kind of guy who might have a collection of mugs like this home in his colonial mug collection. Let's go with the first one.
Really? I hear it all the time. All in jest, of course. No offense meant to anyone.
Still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching? Alright, I believe you. You look like the kind of man who knows it's a crime to lie to an officer. We'll say that with the hidden veiled threat.
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer.
Uh-huh.
You're not going to fine me, are you?
I am. Rip out a fine slip for 20 real. I am for 100 real. For 250 real, the maximum. We don't need to take his real. We want information.
Whew. Thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again. I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Damn Koiko's price dumping us out of competition.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
Right?
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
How did you get into the trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Hemians run it like a mob.
Okay.
I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
Right?
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the whirling in rags, into that trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Do.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Okay, then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence?
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Okay.
Right. It was just civic duty.
The lieutenant remarks drolly.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
Mm-hmm.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but where?
What's that strange sound?
What sound?
The clinking I just heard when you moved. Don't mess with me. I think you know what I'm talking about.
I haven't the slightest. There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind
I think
shifting some
we're
garbage
maybe
nearby.
gonna get an armor piece.
Every day, the wind shifts the reeds and whatever was left in them. Tambourines and condom wrappers, plastic and glass bottles, the smell of decay. The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing.
He stole some.
There's something going on here. You should observe him more closely after this topic is concluded.
Let's move on. For now.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
He's visibly relieved it's over, but is it?
Does this mean you are in his apartment, admiring his colonial mug collection? Perhaps it would be interesting to tell him.
So Gary, you live nearby in an apartment in Martinez? Point in its direction?
Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
Let's see. Have you found your door open lately? Mr. Clare must be very angry with you. I think I broke into your apartment. I'm very sorry. Mr. Clare must be very angry with you.
Mr. Everard?
The color drains from his face. Yes, he insisted I open the door to your apartment.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him. What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
The man looks around whispering, making sure no one hears you talk.
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
Really? I don't even know what it was about. I just opened the door. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you. It's just an open door. Our discussion on this topic is over, Gary. I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you.
I was probably talking too loud in the whirling the other night. About some theories. Stupid. Shouldn't have run my mouth loud like that. I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the Union, just ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
Right?
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his mind about the whole door opening operation.
Okay, composure. It is a white check. We could try it again. Let's see what we can do now.
Is he? He's looking comfortable enough. Maybe it was just beads. Sounded like beads. But what kind of beads might a man like Gary be hiding beneath his clothes?
Gary, are you cross-dressing by any chance? Are those prayer beads I keep hearing? Are you... What? Are those prayer beads I keep hearing?
I don't pray, officer. Faith in non-existent helpers is a sign of weakness. Not for proper Revicolian men such as ourselves.
Are you a cryptozoologist too?
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
After all this time with Morel, he must have an opinion on cryptids. This could lead to a good one.
I'm into cryptids. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, yes. The burning rhino. Morel doubts he's real, but I don't much care, because I won't be the one looking for him out in Safra Serai.
What's a burning rhino?
A rhinoceros that looks ordinary during the day, but burns brightly by night. Well, at least the males do.
Why only the males?
The flames are not just for decoration. They are an integral part of the beast's mating behavior.
How so?
During the burning rhino's mating season, herds of male rhinos, all aflame, encircle herds of female rhinos forming a fiery ring as they begin to copulate loudly. Local peasants call it the passion ring. They fear the rhinos, as perhaps they should. Anyway.
The lieutenant sighs without looking up from his
Right?
notes. It's clear the burning rhino is dear to him on many levels, some even spiritual.
How do they burn?
They have special ducts just above their shoulder blades that secrete a combustible fluid. When the rhino is just beginning to light itself, it looks as though it has wings of fire.
But how is this combustible fluid lit?
Okay, so how does the lighting of this fluid actually work?
The rhino starts running very fast to build heat, then stops, raises its head, and sparks fly from its neck, setting its back ablaze.
That seems unlikely. I can buy into that, a flaming rhino. I want to be just like that rhino, running through the night with guns blazing. This seems unlikely.
Yeah, well, Revacol used to be a flaming rhino once, a long time ago. That seems unlikely too, doesn't it?
No.
Super solid argument, Gary. Can't argue with that.
Right? All right, thank you for your cooperation. Let's see if we can put some points into composure. All right, we don't have anything in there. Let's put a point in. Accept the changes. Do we have anything, any gear that increases our composure? Probably not, right? Let's just give it a quick peek and see. I don't think we do. But I'll just look. Just in case. Let's see. I don't think I've seen... Oh, wait, we do. Okay, so we put some boots on. I had no idea. Learned something new. Alright, so we got one piece of gear. Let's see if that's enough.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
Okay, so we got 83%. Can we get it now?
That shirt looks
There we
very
go.
uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Something worn underneath. It's definitely not his massive musculature.
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor,
Exactly.
for example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was...
Right, he unbuttons the shirt.
I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
You see the gleaming white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates covers his gaunt torso.
We're not detecting falsehood, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Okay.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
No, you've got explaining to do.
Alright, so give me that armor now. We gotta have the armor.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat.
Right?
But so light to hold, like a bag of cotton.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash? Why did you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But...
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
Yeah, probably.
I'll explain later.
He doesn't muster up the strength to yell. Do you know who killed the hangman?
I always thought it was the Union. But I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word. I don't know, and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore.
Uh-huh.
This is all he knows.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling.
He looks at his feet.
So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. they all say he wasn't from here.
Mm-hmm.
Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
We're detecting sincere contrition here, sire. He's not trying to flatter anyone.
He realizes he done messed up.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
true.
fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
He shakes his head.
They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly.
Alright, are we done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Well, thank you for your cooperation. Alright, we got a lot of stuff done. Let's go ahead and put our other boots back on. Did we actually got it. Pain threshold. Oh wow, we actually got it. Alright, so we have finished a whole bunch of stuff. We'll have to check back after 10 for calling the rental store, right? We still gotta get 2 signatures. Like, we got a lot of stuff done, man. But it's still a little bit to go. What's this over here? Curious. A boy bobs in the water. The number on it says 11. Okay. Oop, it's almost impossible to get a fire going this near the ocean. Is there anything else that we should see? Like, where are these traps we're supposed to check? I don't know. I think we're supposed to check the other ones first anyways. So why don't we go ahead and head back to the Whirling and tell Lena that we found him and that we have delivered the message. So, alright. I guess we can't teleport from here, so let's go ahead and just move out of this area so that we can find the proper area to teleport from, or fast travel, however you want to call it. Is this close enough? Let's see. No? I wonder why not. Alright. We'll just keep on going. I know we can travel once we get, like, closer to the church, unless they just have it disabled for whatever reason. And, of course, we could always just run back if we need to. Let's head on this way. Is this far enough away? So weird. Why can't we fast travel? I don't know. I wonder if there's something that has to happen first. Well, we can just run back over there. It's not like it's a huge deal. We'll walk over that way. Alright. We're taking the very scenic route. That was the scenic route. This is the very scenic route. I don't know. Can we do anything with this yet? I'm curious. I think this was like another heroic, legendary sort of thing. Right?
A row of ghostly shades facing the crowd.
Oh no, we did figure that one
with
out.
Another 7 shades standing 10 meters from
Yeah. We figured that out.
Wind.
We figured that out. Alright. Maybe let's go around this way. Alright. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe we can just go up and around this way? Oh, maybe we can't fast travel because we fast traveled recently. That could be it. Like, maybe you're limited on how frequently you can do it. That could be. If that's the case, you know, it's okay. We'll just run back. It's a bit of a run, but we can manage. Alright. I do want to keep checking, though, just in case there is a opportunity to fast travel. Let's see. Yeah, I think it might have to do with frequency, because it doesn't make sense that we wouldn't be able to now. But that's okay. At least we know how to get back here. Whoop, what's this?
Winter, slow to let go of Rivershore. Flex some more wet snow.
It's another thought. Look around you.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff.
Okay.
And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it feel?
You're warm in your hat and your coat. Like a well-equipped explorer, you comfortably survey the white
We've already
landscape.
done this one, so let's just stomp our feet for warmth, brushing off the snow.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
Right? Alright. So that was basically the exact thought that we had earlier. Alright, so we'll jog to get our heartbeat up, right? Get our heart rate going. Oh, I think I might have to go back down. I don't know. Maybe we go up this way. What is this? Oh! Yes, please. I will take the Real. What is this? The rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. The building before you housed the engine. Must have been a big one. Was this where we found the hidden... Hey, Knight. Is this Disco Elysium? Yeah, no, this is Disco Elysium. It's a detective game. The barrel has been recently discarded. It still smells of fuel oil.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it.
What is
the
this?
door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway? Reminds me heavily of
It's
Diablo.
military. A service depot. of
It's an
some sort.
RPG though. And used to
The
service what?
washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for
Right.
moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be
True.
it.
Okay. Do we have any interfacing gear? Let's see. Okay, we have some interfacing gear. Maybe it'll be enough to help us open this. Let's see. Interfacing. Was that the only thing we had was the gloves? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so literally just the gloves. I doubt that'll be enough unless we put that top-down view and the way the dialogue works. Right.
The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it.
It's a
The
red
door
check too. I don't wanna waste it on a red check because then we'll never be able to open it. So we'll come back to this. For sure. What are the best gloves, I wonder? I guess we'll just go with these. Alright. Well, at least we know where that is. We still can't fast travel. Alright. Well, let's just head on back as best we can. Let's see. We can't head over this way. Maybe we can go around this way. Isn't this the church? I feel like it is. Yeah, it's the church. Alright, so we should be able to get around this way. Up and around, I think. Is that like the red skill? So the red skill is one that you cannot repeat. The ice is here is thick enough to walk on. So if it's a white check, you can repeat it if you improve your skills or something. But a red check, you only get one attempt. So I kind of want to make sure I have enough skill points for it not to be a 3% chance. Because that's not good. Alright. Yeah, we can go this way. We'll go south. Over this way. And this is where they had their camp set up. Right? 3%? Yeah, it was really bad. Alright. We gotta find find that water lock. It was over here somewhere. Since I don't have the fast travel back. Maybe it's farther south. Closer to, like, the fishing village. I think that might be... What is that? Can I see it? Oh, okay. So we gotta walk real slow to it. Alright, what is it? Looking back at you from the rust-colored water, you. Hydrate. Alright, we will hydrate. And Fluffy gets a treat as well. Alright. Come on, Kim, it's time to jog. We're going jogging. Gotta get back to the whirling. I think it's this way. It's been so long since I had to actually walk over here, man. It may not even be this way. It may be north, but I don't know. There's our wrecked car. What was this?
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it.
Wait, don't you mean scene of the crime?
Not as such. I'm talking about what came after the party scene.
Yeah, sure does look like a lot of folks partied here.
Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Hey, Kim, looks like we've had a couple of party goers here.
Looks like it.
This is some kind of theater to them. A circus production by a great clown. Was this party against the law on ice like this? It was probably a public danger. Let's go with number 2.
Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
Lieutenant adjusts his glasses. We don't want to fall into a pit of self-pity. What is this? Creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding? Yeah. The scene of the crime. Alright. I think we're finally getting back into some... Yeah, here's the water lock. Alright. Now we can cross. Almost back. We'll head back to the whirling. You know, I got you with the hydrate. Yep, it's either... Yep, for sure. See, we were so close. It's just a matter of finding it. Alright, back to the whirling in rags, and let's see if we can't tell Morel's wife that we found him. Wrap this up with a nice tidy bow.
Dear. There you are again.
Alright, I ran into your husband on the coast.
Goodness, how is he? Did he say why he hasn't returned yet?
The old woman clasped her hands together over her blanket.
He's fine, ma'am. As we had suspected, he couldn't get back earlier because the water lock on the canal was broken. Now he's just finishing up some work.
Oh, yes. That's my Morel. He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long.
I mean, it sounded like it.
But I am so relieved to hear that he's okay. Thank you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
Yep.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging bodies fail. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her.
Yeah, that's true. But we'll talk to her some more next time, I think. Alright, let's give it a save. We'll handle all this next time. See what we can do. Alright, let's go ahead and swap on over to Myst V now. And see if we can't solve the astronomy planet. Should be lots of fun. Alright, we'll get our info updated while we swap. Alright. Cancel all that. Okay. And just get this up to date. And we'll be ready to load her up. Okay. Well, let's start it. Myst 5. All right. So yeah, we had last left off. We were right there at the tail end trying to figure out what to do on this astronomy planet. So I had some ideas. We'll have to see if any of them pan out. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Where are we at? Okay, so last time we unlocked the power for this age where they're kind of fast forwarding the planet, the creatures are. And if we look at the last thing, I think it's, no, it's the other one. If we look at the last thing, it's going to be, of course, the last one I look at. If we look at the last thing that Escher told us, he said something about looking to the stars or something. Let me flip to it. Your destination is not here, but above. The stars and planets must be aligned, and regrettably it is only the perverted power of the creatures that can do it. Make them. So we know what the power is. I guess that's going to align them. So if we're supposed to look, then it's got to be through a telescope, right? Now, I thought it might be one of the ones out here, but I forgot these are telescopes too, or it's one big telescope. So maybe we can find something on one of them. I mean, like, I don't know about that one, but like, we didn't know what these things do. So maybe we can find something on, if we zoom in to those, on those telescopes. Maybe we'll find something. So let's let them do their power. Come on, my guy. Fine, I'll go down the stairs just to make you more comfortable. There we go. Alright, so do your power. Thank you. Alright, so now everything should be rotating super fast. The whole sky is moving. So, we have all of the telescopes aligned. Is there anything that we can find here? Like, does this do anything? This one doesn't seem to be moving a whole lot. But maybe. I mean, it sort of is. Okay, let's see. I can't do anything with the other one, so I'm assuming that one won't be anything we need to worry about. Anything here? I mean, there's constellations. And a shooting star? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Now, this is the one that has the planet, which is what it was on that one sign. So maybe there'll be something on this one? Unless it has to, maybe it has to, like, finish its thing, right? Perhaps. Okay, so now let's look. Do we see anything now? Don't see anything here. Okay, I assume there's nothing here, because this one is just broken. I can't move these at all. What about this one? Does this one show anything? Like this one, I saw a shooting star, but nothing else. Don't see anything there. What about this one? Anything here? I don't know. Thought maybe it might weird. We get a random star thing. What if it's not aligned? Because it was supposed to be up and down. Maybe we have to do it again. Let's try it. I'm curious. Because on the picture, when we found the last symbol, it was the planet's rings were basically vertical instead of horizontal. So maybe we have to properly align them. So like it could be, right now they're like vertical, you know, they're horizontal. Maybe we need to wait until it's more upright. Maybe? Let's see. So we'll look at this. Yeah, because the rings are going, I think maybe we're aligning and then unaligning. That could be. We may have to do this a couple of times because the rings just keep moving around while the power is going, right? So we'll just see. It doesn't, I don't know if it's going to quite make it vertical, but we'll check. I don't see anything on these. Nothing's jumping out at me. Anything on this one? Nothing yet. But again, it's not vertical. And I think it might need to be vertical. So we might have to do it one more time just to see. But we'll certainly check them again and see. I guess since we're here, we'll start with this one. Okay, so I don't see anything. Not that I really expect to with the rings not being vertical. But it doesn't hurt to check. Okay, and nothing there. All right, so let's try it one more time. Hopefully this time we'll get the rings to be vertical, like in the image that we saw. All right, there he is. Do your power. I'm going to go back to this one and look and see, watch it do its thing. So we are, wait, it's going the other way. Huh. Am I just undoing what I just did then? I don't know. Confused. Because it seems like the ring is going the other way, right? Oh wait, but maybe it'll be vertical in the opposite direction, perhaps. Maybe. I mean, we could always go see what it looks like out there. And just see if perhaps it might be vertical. It looks like it's going vertical in the opposite direction. That's kind of what I'm seeing right now. So we'll just give it a few moments and see if it'll correct itself. Because it kind of looks like it is, right? Hopefully it lasts long enough. I think it is just vibrating, like going from one extreme to the other. Yeah, I think this is going in the direction that we want. Is that far enough, though? Can we see anything? Anything here? Anything at all? I don't know. Definitely am not seeing anything. So maybe, let me check these. Maybe it is one of the other telescopes. I don't know. I thought it might be one of these, but I don't know. Let's go look and see up here. Maybe there'll be something up here. I know we've tried this a ton of times, but it says look to the stars. How else can one interpret look to the stars besides using the telescopes? I mean, you could just look up, of course, but we're not really going to see much. I'm not sure. But see, if we look here, this one is definitely not, it doesn't seem to be aligned. So I'm not convinced that we're doing it right. I wonder, what if we have to be on the third island when we... Okay, what if we have to be on the third island when we activate it? Maybe there's something about location. Let's give that a try. Go all the way down to the pedestal. And let's see if maybe it has something to do with the location of where you initiate it. So let's try this and see. I'm not really confident that this is going to be what we want, but we can certainly try. All right, can we get... So we can do this. Let's try it here. We're gonna end up losing our tablet, but we'll be back where it needs to be, I think. So it'll be okay. Because we're gonna take the little boat here to go back down to the first island. Or the first area where the big observatory is. As soon as he does his thing. There he goes. Now he's gonna align them. Alright. Now we're going to activate this. That should take us over to the little island where we can look at that statue again, wherever it is. The little pedestal. This one. Yeah, see, it's supposed to be upright. Maybe we didn't copy the coordinates right. So let's see if we can't write them down real fast. Let me see. Let me jot them down real quick. I mean, I know we wrote them down before, but just in case that perhaps we did something incorrect with them. Let's see. So that should be... Oops. It's gonna be this one, this, and then like the little H. Okay. So now that we know that, oh, I don't want to go forward, I want to go backwards. All right. We're going back to the first island, and we're going to keep on going and see if maybe we didn't enter the coordinates properly. Because that could be a thing too. We'll verify all of our coordinates. Alright, so out we go. Alright. So, let's see. We'll go all the way up. I think if we need our tablet, we'll have to go back out and grab it from the pedestal. But for now, this should be okay. Let's head on back down to the observatory. And just verify that we entered in the coordinates correctly. I don't think we changed anything, but maybe something's not quite placed right. And it's always worth checking. Because it does look, everything looks kind of blurry. So this should be the one for this planet, right? Oh, it's perfect. All right. Oh, look, they're not aligned. Okay. So, in fact, we want this one, and it needs to go up some. So, right, it's not aligned. Okay, move this. Make sure it's exactly aligned. Okay. Is it, I mean, it didn't move. Oh, what's that? Maybe we can... Okay. We were off by like a smidgen of the symbol. Okay. So let me write this down. It's just 2 circles, right? With one in the top corner. Okay. All right, let's go grab our tablet then. And I just sneezed. I swear he made a cartoon noise. Is he a cartoon character now? All right. Let's go get our tablet. It should be returned here, right? Yes. Okay. So let's see. Will this symbol work? Circle. Circle on the inside. And circle up here. Okay. Is that going to be good enough? Let's see. Do they know what it is? They took my tablet. Let's see. It's here. Okay. So now let's go and see where this is.
Do you begin to understand the power of the tablet? Surely it begins to pull you. Its strength grips you. Look around. Without the power of the tablet, this would be left solely to your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Now, imagine how the power calls her. She has tasted it already. She has the ability to use it beyond all others. And she tells you not to give it to her because she wants it so. She destroyed the Dukhni once, and she will complete our destruction if you give her the tablet.
Huh. But she doesn't want it, as we said before.
Listen carefully. The quest is half complete, and the decision nears. You have seen much of what the Dukhni once were, and what they were able to build.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what we might create yet again? The city, the ages. Do you see it? Go. Bring us closer.
I'm so confused by the dynamics between him and Isha. Like, I don't understand. But I think this is where we accidentally skipped forward to, like, the very first time we came in here. So this is, like, all the different planets and stuff. And now we can officially call this age done. Officially. Awesome. Now I feel like justified in having honestly earned the second age completion. Alright, so now let's head back to the hub and see if we can find the third age. Okay. So did we open the locks? We did open the locks. Okay, so this is the second one. I'm assuming we're going to want to find this one now. So let's go ahead and head back and see what we can find. Okay. I don't even know what you do with this thing. Okay, so we did look around. Let's head on Can we go down even more? I mean, I know there's like the elevator. Oh, there's a page here. What is this?
Tumana, my home. The place where I was, the place where I began. I was a spark of joy to Mother and Father after their fire was almost quenched. And yet what joy could we have had if my brothers had been there as well? Still torn. Father and Mother loved and shared with me their desert bird. Father shared wisdom and knowledge, and Mother shared visions and dreams. When did they come to know my destiny? Surely not from birth. As I look back, they knew so much, they saw so clearly. They planted and watered so that I would learn how to do the same. I would not realize it until long after I was to see them no longer. Am I the grower because they taught me? Or did they teach me because I am the grower? Torn. But peace was not yet with us. From the past an enemy came seeking revenge, but there was help for a third time. Without help, where would we be? Would there be a grower? Would there be a seed to grow? It's all been so fragile. But it must be by the Maker I am here, and there is meaning. Or it may be by the role I am here, and there is no meaning.
By the role? Okay. So we got our next area book, maybe? Okay. Alright. I am assuming that this lever will maybe take us to the next area, unless it comes from above. But I assume it's going to come from down below. Okay. So I assume we can go farther down than where we even were. To like the next level. We're just descending deeper and deeper. What is this area? Okay. And this is a way to go up if we wanted to. I just want to make sure there's no papers over this way. I don't think there would be, but I do like to be thorough in my checks. So yeah, I think you have to use the elevator. You can't even just run down, which is good. I mean, honestly, who would want to run down all of this? This is crazy. All right, so what do we got here? Oh, hello.
Stand in awe. The surface is 3 miles above us. 3 miles. Our construction was triumphant. And tragic.
Tragic?
You will not be able to continue downward without providing fresh air to the tunnels. Raise this floor and power the fans.
Okay.
I trust you can discover how.
Of course. Yeah, sure. Don't give us any direction at all, because we're totally gonna figure it out all by ourselves. That's the way this works. Okay, so I guess that would be the ground floor, like the final age, maybe? Are we gonna have to go to an age to figure this out? Or perhaps. I assume we cannot continue on this way. What would be this way? Just more nothing. Okay. So yeah, we have to go through here. Hello? I guess we're supposed to follow this guy? We go this way? Okay. Wonder what was the other way. Now I'm curious. This one is flashing. Okay. Oh, we got stuff down here. Another book.
I was very young when I first felt strong. Indeed, I was young, but I thought I understood. I had many abilities even then, but little wisdom.
I mean,
Better
yeah.
to have fewer abilities and much wisdom.
Hey, Everett, welcome in.
I knew I was doing something great for us, but what I did was foolish for me. I thought I was reuniting our family, bringing back what joy we once had. I almost brought an end to life.
Oh.
Yet again, it was a friend who came to our aid.
They must be talking about
Now,
us.
I think that most things cannot be returned to how they were. My brothers were not to be released, but the Maker turned my poor choice to some small good, and Aknar was redeemed.
Exactly.
My tears flow as I write these memories. The suffering and pain I have caused and endured, and yet I am thankful. I will be powerful like the Barrow. I long to be so strong. They will sing a song of thankfulness. They will sing a song without regard to their circumstances. They will stand and take time to sing to the Maker with hearts of joy. If only I could have such a heart.
Okay, so there is another symbol here. We have officially finished the astronomy age, so that's how we are. All right, let me jot this down, because this might be maybe a symbol we need when we get our next tablet. Let's see. So it's kind of like a curved L. It looks like a person bending over. Like they have a, they're leaning over with a book or something. All right. So maybe that will be useful. We almost have all of we need 5 more books. Okay. So what is this? Is this the aforementioned air? It's a timer. It's a timer for something. What is the timer for? Oh, maybe it's a timer for this. Do we do something with this? I don't know. Maybe there's something I have to find. There's something up here. Huh. Okay, so what happens when this timer runs out, I wonder? Does this raise up? I don't know. What happens? I think it's just about done. So what happens? I don't know. Hey, Akania, welcome in. Yeah, we finished up the, oh, it's not lit up anymore. Okay, so maybe there's something in another room. Okay, these have different symbols. This one's like a yellow one. Maybe they all... Oh. What if we have to do all of them at once? Okay, so let's see. Let's just zoom along and see if that's it. We're on a time limit to do all of them. Or maybe there's just 2 of them. Either way, we should be able to do at least the 2. Okay, so there's that one. And we now, is that enough to pick this up? Okay, now we push this. We got air flowing? Maybe? Oh, now it's raising up. Yeah, now it's raising up. Okay. Escher trusted we knew how to do this, and we do. Alright. Well, we did it, right? Here's another paper.
Alone. There is a powerful conjunction between the in and the out, the beneath and the above. A wound, a mouth, a well, a pit. I wanted to make the journey for myself from where the Denis dug upward, where they almost came to the surface, from the place where Tiana first climbed downward and where Father followed evil into the ground. I began my journey with a heavy burden. It was Tiana who came to Denis and caused its fall. I am from her. I feel I am destined to bring another destruction. Father and Mother tried to prepare me, tried to tell me who they thought I was. I still see the power of each. I have the best of each, and the burden of each. And as they watched me leave, I saw the sadness and the fear. But more terrifying, I saw their hope. And I left my comfort to find me. And even as I took my first step away from Tomana, my shoulders ached for the burden I bore. Deep prophecies and weighty destinies. So much to learn and understand about myself. My father said we can never understand, we can only understand more. The more I understood, the more powerful I became. And the more dangerous I became, and the less I understood.
Is it lowering down now? We got air going again, maybe? Oh, that was what we did. We started the air in the chamber. So now everything is like going. I see stuff flying around. I did see a room back there. I just want to explore around a little bit in here. I'm curious. So that is the elevator where we came down from, right? Alright, and then we couldn't continue onward until we did our homework assignment. I think this just leads down to the ground area, right? Okay, so we don't need to go down there. We'll go back to that room then, because I think that's the next area we need to go to anyways. Alright. Where was that? Through here. Alright. So what do we got here? Another... Is she going to be screaming this time?
What will I become? I will make something more of me. I will rebuild what I am. Is there anyone who is master over me? Have I not become the grower? The grower. Yet all I grow is anger. Watching them call, watching them fail, waiting, watching.
Why's she mad?
I am the grower. How can I wait much longer on such fools?
He definitely seems to have some bitterness going. I don't know, maybe it's like that impatience that's causing the issue. Alright, so this should be... Okay, so that's this one. We haven't been to this area yet. So, let's see. Alright. New area, new tablet. First, let's unlock these little safety barriers. Okay. So, in theory, virtually all of them should be unlocked now. Okay. So we got the tablet. Let's head on over there. Talk somewhat away from the camera. Oh, you look like a maniac. Alright. Let's see. Oh, well, of course, there's Escher over there. So I guess we'll go get our lecture, right? Yeah, and I agree. She definitely looks like a maniac.
Welcome to my age.
His age, okay.
Nolaben.
Nolabin?
When Dukhni died, I fled here. From death to death. You will see the fingerprints of the creatures everywhere. This was their home, and they did not welcome me.
Mm-hmm.
To survive, I was forced to learn. You will learn here as well. It is not like the other ages.
Mm-hmm. And you're just gonna leave like that. You're gonna learn a lesson the hard way. And I'm not gonna tell you squat about it. Because I'm mean like that. Okay, so we have our first symbol. There's a bunch of symbols here. Okay, well, I guess we'll try this one. And see what it does. I mean, I can't imagine where this one will... Is this a location or what? Or is it a power? Oh, I confused you. Well, you better not... Okay, I was gonna say you better not have taken my tablet then, my guy. Okay, let's try it again. Alright. I think this one's not long enough. Alright, so let's try this again. We have two that are like the same. And then one that's taller, and it... Well, they're basically the same length. But it starts higher and ends higher. Let's see. Is that one any better? Really? I'm sorry that I can't draw. Like, that's what it looks like to me. Maybe they need to be longer. Maybe that's the problem. Alright. Let's try it again. They're not tall enough. If it doesn't work this time, we'll just move on for now? I don't know, but I feel like this is definitely a symbol. Like, how confusing can this be? Surely, that's almost exactly right. It's... If you're confused, just look ahead a little bit. Like, it's literally right here. Okay, so this better not be a symbol, because otherwise I'm gonna be sad. I didn't, like, somehow... Yeah, I didn't, like, draw it somehow. I don't know. I have tried. Maybe, unless we're supposed to, like, interpret it somehow. I don't know. Let's keep looking around. Maybe that's not actually a symbol. And I love how he's all like, I'm confused, even though the symbol is literally right there in front of his face. Alright, we're in a cave. We got anything over here? Just a bunch of cave. Feels like a museum. Like if a museum made a... Hello. Okay, so avoid the holes. When random snakes are just slithering out of them. Okay. We got birds over here. Hello, birdies. It looks like the birds are all nesting on all these little islands. What else do we got? It's a very peaceful area. What's over here? Can I swim? Apparently I can. What is this? Tree. Okay. I wonder what that is supposed to mean. Okay. We definitely have some symbols. Or not what is that up there? There's a thing up there. I don't know. We'll have to see if we can find our way up there. All right. What do we got over here? I guess we can't go any further that way. I assume we can't go out into the water this way. Okay, so there's definitely something up there on the cliffs. I don't see any symbols hidden there. I saw that door. I assume that's going to be a place we want to figure out how to get into, but I'm not quite sure how just yet. Okay. And I don't know that there's that cave and we can't go. Okay, so that's basically all we can do on this side. And we go back through. Don't see any symbols around. Which makes me think it's gotta be something with that first little altar thing we passed, but maybe not. Maybe there's something else and I'm just oblivious. Let's come back to this. Because there's a ton of symbols over here. Like, I don't even know. But, like, there's a bunch of these. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I put the tablet down and come back and look. Because, you know, Escher sure isn't a big help here. What's over here? Oh, we got more stuff over here. Okay. Got some... I don't know what this is. Something here. Like a little tent. Okay. There's some kind of markings on the tent. I don't know if it means anything. Maybe just coincidental. Although I shouldn't really believe in coincidence. I feel like stuff is around for a reason. But still. What oh, there's a ladder there. Okay, let me go put this back and climb up the rope. Alright, let's put that down. Okay. Now, it should be this. Pull this. Okay. Let me climb up it now. It's not quite tall enough. Really? Oh, there we go. Okay. I was gonna say. We gotta hold. Okay. Little confusing on the controls there. Oh my goodness. There's an awful lot of symbols up here. Okay, I saw this one down there. Okay, we're seeing lots of them. We got something in there. We got a door somewhere? Let's try walking around. Maybe I can see... I see all kinds of symbols on the wall. And I don't know... Not for too much longer. Alright. There's something up there. Okay. What is this? Oh. Okay. So this is going to be some kind of alignment thing. What are we supposed to align it to? I mean, that symbol Maybe? Like the number sign? That's what it's on. If I move it to this, am I gonna see a circle? Yes. No? Sort of? I don't know. I'm sure we've got other stuff here. EMI. Alright. What do we got through here? I can't tell if we're rotating something in here or not. Alright, what's this over here? Got all these little holes here. I don't know what we're supposed to do with them. Obviously, we have these stone circles that we can do something with. Well, take care, Knight. Hope you feel better. Why does this one have such a long shadow? I feel like something's gotta be rotating inside, but what? I don't see anything rotating. Okay, this is where we came up, right? Think? Is it? It is, right? Think? I'm gonna look. I'm pretty sure this is where we came up. But just in case I'm crazy, I'm gonna go look. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is where I came up at. And there's nothing down here that says anything obvious, right? I mean, there is that altar over there that we can look at. There's definitely going to be some pieces here that we're going to have to figure out how to connect them, I think. So we'll have to see. This thing is definitely something to think about. What? Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't even combine, you know, like line up with something. Like, we could do this one, the two flags, maybe. Let's see. If it even exists. Yeah, it doesn't even exist. So, I don't know. What about, like, this one? Does it line up with a window? Nope. So maybe we're gonna have to figure out, like, if we're, like, right here. It's right in front of that symbol. We have that symbol. I mean, we got that. Oh, wait. But we got this. Is there something that we do for this? Okay, maybe this is, like, what connects those symbols. So maybe I gotta look in. Do we have a symbol like that? Like a circle? I don't know. I wonder if this is like something where we have to connect them. Do they all have this on the back then? Okay, so they all have it on the back. So what does this mean exactly? And what's with the giant holes? Every single one of them somehow connects. But I can't tell what's in there exactly. Like, in a way that makes sense. Oh! Okay. So maybe we can open this. Circle. Circle to what? Huh. What if we open them all? Is that something that we could do? I mean, obviously we could do it. Does it give us anything? Probably not. Let's see. Well, I can see under the symbols, sort of. I'm not sure. Do they stay open? They seem like it. Or are they still closing? I'm sure. I think they're staying open. But how do they link? That's the question. So like through this window, I can see that circle. And it's this symbol. Does that matter somehow to this? I don't know. Somehow, I feel like we've got to link a symbol here. The only one seems to make sense from this location is 2 circles, right? I don't even have that symbol. So I'm not sure. Definitely a puzzle. I see stairs going down. And like, I see lots of symbols. But like, okay, so if we look from this one, if we follow the rocks, what do I see? I see like the half circle and the circle with 2 lines. So I'm not sure. Anything? They have basically the same symbols. I don't even think this does anything though. At least not up here. Maybe it's doing something below ground. What? Maybe the answer lies with that that other altar. Hang on just one sec, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so maybe it has to do something with this other... Oops, let's wait for it to come back up. Alright. So maybe it has something to do with this other altar. I still want to know what this symbol is, though. Like, why can't we do something with this? Can we manipulate this somehow? And what do all of these symbols mean? These are all the symbols that I'm seeing up there for sure. But how do they relate? Is it possible I have to draw this symbol while I'm up there? But I can't climb and bring the symbol up there, so that can't possibly be it. And I can't turn like this, right? What does this represent exactly? I'm really not sure. I sure didn't see anything in the cave, and we do have that door out there. I'm not sure. There's nothing in this cave, right? Like, did it change anything down here? Open up any new passageways, maybe? Probably not. There's that snake again. Unless I can open this door just by, like, pressing on it or something. We can try that. Like, maybe there's a way to get in here. Let's see. Can we open this? Well, it does have these symbols here. Could it be that these symbols, like, link somehow? Like, that it's a big tree up there? Maybe. I don't know. I think I might pause. Think about it a bit. We've explored a lot of it. I don't know if we've explored everything. But I feel like there's definitely some connection, maybe with that door and the altar. And then between the altar and the revolving doorways, pedestals up there. So, but anyways, I know it's a little early, but I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. So let's go ahead and head back to the main menu screen. Just because I want to think about this for a bit and think, like, review the images in my mind, you know, and see how exactly these could connect. And sometimes, like, when I'm editing, I'll go back and I'll be like, oh, I didn't see this passageway, or oh, this is so obvious now. Why didn't I see it at the time? I don't know. It works weird. Like, when you're trying to solve a puzzle, your brain is continually working on them in the background of your mind. So even if you're not actively solving a puzzle, it's still processing in the background. So hopefully we'll be able to figure something out. Good night. I'm gonna rewatch the start tomorrow. All right, sounds like a plan. We will definitely be back here next week with some more Myst V. Our next stream ought to be Tuesday at 6 p.m. for some Phasmo, most likely. I don't think there's any differences. We should be back on regularly scheduled programming. I can't talk, but yeah. So that should be fun. I don't know. I got to think about that a bit and see what we need to do to figure that out. I think there's definitely a link there. I just need to think about what it is. Could it be like the angles? Maybe there's two symbols that we can connect, something like that. I'm not sure. Just need to give it a little bit of thought, I think. But anyways, let's see who we can raid. First to see if we can raid on Rumble. Alright, let's see. How about Dingus the Strix playing some Repo? Gotta love some Repo. And then let's see who we can raid on Twitch. Let's raid Misty playing some Oxygen Not Included. I don't know what that game is. Never heard it. But we'll go ahead and raid both these. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everybody who decided to hang out with me tonight. Hopefully you had a great afternoon, and hopefully you'll be back on Tuesday for some more fun. 6 p.m. Central. Until then, guys. Bye.